That hurt. You know what I'm talking about.
Lil Wayne finally breaks his silence about the Super Bowl thing, right?
Almighty push.
First of all, I want to say for forgive me for the delay. The delay on, just the delay. I want to say I had to first of all I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love, and the support out there. Your words turned into arms, and it held me up when I try to fall back. That hurt a lot. You know what I'm talking about. It hurt a whole lot. I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown, and for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that. But I thought that was nothing, I thought that was nothing better than that spot and that stage and that platform in my city. And so it hurt a whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke, and I'm just trying to put me back together, but my God, have you all helped me. Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, my homies on sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity. But I'm working on me, and I'm working. So, thank you.
You can hear the hurt in his voice. If you don't know, I covered it previously where Kendrick, shout out to Kendrick, Kendrick Lamar, you know what I'm saying? He gets the headline, the Super Bowl halftime show. So, everybody was talking about, why would, because this happened in New Orleans, Louisiana, right? And that's his hometown, right? So everyone's like, bro, that's a legend. Why would, woo. And people were like, oh, Jay-Z and Wayne and had beef, you know what I'm saying, back in the day. So that might be an issue. Then people said, no, it's not that. It's Jay-Z and Drake and Nicki had beef maybe because of the title stuff. Like, Jay-Z had Tidal, which is a company that sold, and these other people had bought shares, and apparently they didn't get nothing because Nicki had gone crazy saying, like, not gone crazy, but like she went wild this past week, exposing like, oh, she ain't get no money for us, her shares and all that when he sold it, blah, blah. All that to say, all this was all going on and all that. Of course, Kendrick can't say shit because, this ain't got nothing to do with him. To him, he's just like, hey, I'm doing my shit. But then, Lil Wayne had been quiet as well. You know what I'm saying? There was speculation. They were talking about, not speculation. People had said that 2 weeks prior to this announcement or stuff like that, Wayne was with Jay-Z. So people were like, yo, what's going on? Another thing what people were saying is Wayne has been part of ESPN. You know what I'm saying? He's been working with ESPN and all the things he's been doing, right? So, he thought, maybe he thought, he was going to get it in. All that. Nobody had heard from Wayne. Now, Wayne done said something. But what he said really tied into what the first part of this live stream was. Where I was talking about learning laws. When I learned how to deal with laws. Like how to deal with, a lot of us think we owe something. Yeah, because we had this, but life doesn't necessarily give you that. You know what I'm saying? And yes, you can feel that. Everybody can feel that for you, but that doesn't mean anything. That's not, If that's not what's happening in your reality, that's just not what's happening in your reality. You can get mad and pissed and curse everybody out. It could look like this is what it is, how it should be, but it's not happening that way. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna keep crying about it? And I love what Wayne said, the way because it's exactly what I was talking about earlier. I had to learn that. Even in the Buddhist way, it's a thing. You have to learn that life is going life, bro. That you do A, B, and C doesn't mean you're gonna get D. That's not how life works. If that's how life works, we'll all be getting what we wish for. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the strength in what he's saying, you know what I mean? I could tell bro's hurt, and the strength, the depth in what he was saying is like, yo, like, he appreciates everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's been shouting him out, you know, fucking with him, vibing and all that. And, you know, because they gave him strength to it, but he felt like, you know, he deserved it. But that's not what happened. So he had to calm down and chill. And it's crazy, man. It's deep to me. You know what I'm saying? By the way, shout out to Mr. Fox. What's going on? What's going on, brethren? Welcome. But it's deep. It's deep. You know what I mean? And if we're looking at this, you know, let's go a little bit back into the surface, right? Hey, why did he feel? He said he felt like, you know, he deserved that position. Why did he feel that way, though? You know what I'm saying? Was that the conversations he had with, you know, the people, like I was saying earlier, maybe the conversations he had while working on ESPN or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they connect to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's sports, right? You know what I mean? So maybe he felt that way from there, or could it be that meeting he had with Jay? You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe, you know, you never know. Like, that's the thing. So he said he felt like he was going to get it, but he didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know why, but all I know is that I love the fact that, shout out to Wayne, bro. Shout out to Wayne. Because I love the mindset, the mind state. He's not blaming nobody. Like everybody else blaming this and that. He's not blaming nobody. He's simply saying, oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was disappointed in myself, but, you know, I've learned that, you know, I got to work on myself. Like everybody else in this world, I got to work on myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm human, just like everybody else. Things don't happen sometimes like you plan. And y'all help me out. You know what I'm saying? Telling me, oh man, I deserve that position. And this is why it's always good to have people that, you know what I'm saying, help you out. No man is an island on their own. You know what I'm saying? No man is an island. You feel me? So we all humans are. You can, right, do it on your own. It's harder. It's so much harder. It is so much harder to do it on your own. What I mean is so much harder. It is so much harder to do it on your own. That's this saying. What is the saying? You go faster alone, but you go further with a team, right? I think that's the saying or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But like people help accelerate that process, whatever process you're going through, whether it might be even enlightenment. Like even if you go to an island and sit there and try to achieve enlightenment and all that, that's great. But if you had people around to test your little theories around by observation and stuff, where you know what I'm saying, maybe stuff like that, I'm pretty sure you will achieve it. Because this is the thing, I feel like we all, it's like for me, for example, you know, the Buddhist, the spiritual person, the conscious person, we all universal investigators. We trying to figure out life, like for ourselves and then in general, right? Or in general and then for ourselves, however, you know, sequence you want it. And I feel like we that go through that mental state of like, you know, journeying back and forth, trying to figure stuff out. You know what? Never mind. Just never mind. I'm not even gonna get too much into it because if I start going too deep, it's just never mind. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, shout out to Wayne, you know what I'm saying, for saying something about it. You know what I mean? We're not trying to get too deep into it, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to Wayne, man, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to bro, you know, for real, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what y'all, you know, think about this whole thing, you know what I mean? I don't know if Jay-Z really did what, you know what I'm saying? Like with the whole, you know, everything that's been going on, but still, all I know is Wayne's reaction is awesome, bro. You know what I'm saying? For sure, bro is hurt, but as he said, man, he's mental. You know what I'm saying? And boy's looking a little better. He ain't looking so fluffed up in the face and stuff. You know what I'm saying? He looks, you know what I mean? So shout out to bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, y'all let me know what y'all think for sure.
Almighty push.